Ever wonder what it feels like to be accused of a crime for doing your job? I mean, picture this. A regular Thursday morning, the smell of burnt coffee and tire rubber in the air, and suddenly, you're staring down a woman who's dialed 911, screaming that you're holding her hostage with nothing but a minimum wage attitude. That was me, Jake Miller, stuck behind the counter at Hank's Gas and Sip, watching a lady with a "Liberty ain't cheap" bumper sticker turn my day into a viral disaster. It all kicked off around 9:42 a.m. at the gas station, a place where the hot dogs are as stale as the gossip. My coworker, Mia, was juggling coffee cups, narrating every customer's entrance like she was calling a baseball game. Thursdays were always weird. Something about the post-rush hour crowd brought out the crazies. I was restocking the gum rack when a beat-up silver minivan screeched into the lot, hogging 2 handicapped spaces. Mia peeked out from the back, smirking. $5 says she asks if the air pump's free, she said. I wasn't in the mood to bet. The van's door slammed, and in stormed Lisa Bennett, clutching a designer purse like it was a grenade. You could smell the entitlement from across the lot. Big sunglasses, phone already recording, lips tighter than a vault. Lisa planted herself at the counter, shovying aside a guy buying lottery tickets. Pump 3. Fill it. Full tank, she barked, snapping her fingers. No hello, no please, no cash. I blinked, waiting for the joke. Sure, I said, slow and steady. Soon as you pay. Her eyes bugged out like I'd asked her to mow the lawn. Excuse me? She gasped. I'm a loyal customer. I always fill up here and pay later. Mia choked on a laugh, faking a cough into a napkin. I gave Lisa my best fake smile. Yeah, that's not a thing. Cash or card first. Store policy. Her face went beet red. She whipped out her phone, filming like she was in a war zone. This man, she declared, is refusing to serve a woman in need. Discrimination. Mrs. Carter, a regular who lived for grape soda and scratch-offs, muttered. Discrimination against dumb ain't illegal, sweetie. Lisa ignored her, shrieking. You'll regret this. Then, in a move that'd go down in town legend, she stomped outside and called 911. Through the window, we saw her pacing, while viewing her arms like a traffic cop. Mia popped her gum. $10 says it's Deputy Tom today, and he gives her the talk. I raised an eyebrow. The talk? She grinned. The entitled lady takedown. Classic. Sure enough, a squad car rolled up, lights flashing lazily. Deputy Tom, a guy who looked like he'd seen every circus act in the county, stepped out. Lisa ran to him, sobbing into her phone, pointing at me like I was a fugitive. I leaned against the counter, arms crossed, already knowing how this would play out. Tom sauntered inside, nodding to Mrs. Carter, who winked back. Morning, Jake, he said, voice like gravel. Busy day? You have no idea, I replied. Outside, Lisa was still ranting. Tom held up a finger. Hang on, and went to hear her out. We pressed our faces to the window, watching like kids at a parade. Lisa gestured at her van, mine being cuffed, then clutched her chest like she was fainting. Tom nodded, calm as a pond, then spoke too softly for us to hear. Lisa's jaw dropped. She stomped her foot, waved her phone. Tom kept talking. Finally, she threw up her hands and peeled out of the lot, tires squealing, no gas in her tank. Tom came back inside, shaking his head. You ought to charge admission for this, he said. Mia whispered. She called 911 over gas? Tom grinned. Claimed she was economically oppressed. Mrs. Carter cackled, dropping her scratch-offs. I thought that was the end, but Lisa wasn't done. 15 minutes later, as I scrubbed gummy residue off the slushy machine, her van roared back, followed by another decked out with flags and "Justice for Lisa" signs. 3 women in matching Patriot Moms shirts spilled out, while viewing signs and filming like they were at a crime scene. Mia nearly dropped the coffee pot. She brought a flash mob, she whispered, half horrified, half thrilled. Lisa marched in, slamming a clipboard on the counter so hard the register beeped. I'm filing a formal complaint, she announced. I have witnesses, VY Deo proof, and a right to serve VYC. I took a deep breath, patience fraying. Ma'am, you didn't pay. We can't pump gas without payment. It's the law. Her eyes blazed. This is discrimination. You saw my political stickers and judged me. Mia snorted. Mrs. Carter muttered about idiots breeding like roaches. Lisa waved her clipboard at her crew outside. He admits it. Discrimination. One of her moms whooped like it was a touchdown. I wondered if I'd slipped into a fever dream. Mia, chewing gum like it was her job, mused. How long till Tom's back? 10 minutes? We didn't wait long. Deputy Tom pulled up, looking like he was one call from quitting. He walked in, tipped his hat to Mrs. Carter, and sighed. What now? Lisa shoved her phone in his face, showing a shaky VY Dale of me looking bored while she screamed. I demand a citizen's arrest, she declared. Tom stared, then turned to me. You threaten her? Nope. Assault her? Nope. Hold her hostage? She left twice. Tom scratched his chin. You want him arrested for not GIVYing free gas. Lisa stomped. It's about principles. I'm a taxpayer, Mia whispered. Someone get her a medal. Tom asked if she'd paid. When she proudly said no, he shook his head. This ain't a CIVYL rights case. It's a tantrum. Lisa turned scarlet. I'll call my lawyer. Tom shrugged. Go for it. Meanwhile, you're getting a citation for misusing 911. Leave before it's worse. Lisa grabbed her clipboard and stormed out, her crew trailing, still filming like they'd uncover a conspiracy. Mia shook her head. This ain't over. She was right. By evening, Lisa's VY Deo hit Facebook, tagged with assaulted at gas station and boycott Hanks. It racked up shares from people calling her a hero or mocking her. Someone made a parody account, Lisa Freedom Bennett, claiming she demanded free Wi-Fi at a closed VY Deo store. My phone buzzed with memes from friends. Next morning, a glittery boycott Hanks sign was taped to the door. Mia, on her third coffee, grinned. You're famous, Jake. Half the town's memeing you. Across the street, Lisa and her moms waved signs, yelling at cars. One threw dog poop, missed, and hit her own van. Two busybodies snooped in the store, filming and asking if the fascist was working. Then two guys in cheap suits flashed fake consumer rights badges, claiming to investigate. Mia handed them a crumpled paper. Complaints need a ceremonial duck dance. Company rules. She flapped her arms, quacking. Mrs. Carter laughed so hard she spilled her soda. The guys mumbled and fled. My boss, Hank, stormed in, red-faced. The Chamber of Commerce is on my ass, Jake. Fix this or you're suspended. I tried explaining, but he didn't care. Lisa was winning. Mia, sipping a slushie, leaned in. If she wants war, let's fight smart. Expose her. She suggested, inviting the mayor. I know his cousin from school, she said. It was nuts, but I nodded. Let's bring the town to her circus. By noon, Mayor Collins' SUV rolled up. Lisa, bullhorn in hand, was screaming about conspiracies to a crowd of gawkers. She charged at Collins, ranting about oppression. He let her finish, then said, Lisa Bennett, right? Weren't you banned from the farmer's market for suing over cucumber prices? The crowd laughed. And didn't you try to cancel the 4th of July parade over firework taxes? Phones recorded. Lisa froze. Collins turned to the crowd. This gas station's been here 20 years. Lisa's just stirring chaos. The crowd clapped, cheered, whistled. Lisa's mom slunk away. She shrieked, I have rights. Collins smiled. Take it to court. They'll love hearing how you were discriminated for not paying. Lisa stormed to her van, peeling out, signs fluttering behind. Collins bought gum, nodded at us. Small towns remember this stuff. Lisa's posts vanished, replaced by memes, her face on a gas pump, a fake GoFundMe to fill Lisa's tank. Hank returned, mumbling an apology, sliding me $50. That night, Mia and I sat outside, sipping sodas. "We should host an award show," she said. "Best meltdown, best bullhorn." I laughed. "To serve VYing Lisa," I toasted. The war was won. If another Lisa showed up, we'd be ready. This wasn't the adventure I wanted, but it's the story I'll tell forever. And Lisa? She hasn't shown her face since.